Stay safe.
Stay active.
And stay healthy.
I'm Mrs. Barrett from CAST, Physical Activity and Sports Specialist, and we hope you're keeping active and healthy at home or at school. This is our 5th PE lesson aimed at children in year 1 and 2, so key stage 1, with the theme being tennis. So we're going to be building and developing on the skills that we've already learned in our previous 4 tennis lessons. And today we're going to be working on the volley, which is having a go at striking the ball before it bounces in a game of tennis. And this will help your children to develop their hand-eye coordination and being able to control using large and small equipment, and really have a go at being able to time when they strike the ball. So for this particular lesson, you will need something you're going to use as a racket. So it might be a plastic sort of garden tennis racket if you have one. If you don't, you might use a frying pan like my daughter Xanthi's got behind me, or a lid from a box. In addition to your racket, you will also need some rolled up socks that you're going to use as a ball, because it's quite tricky to do this one with an actual ball. The last thing we've got is some cans there to be used as obstacles that Xanthi is going to try and negotiate and travel around in a moment. If you haven't got cans, obviously you can use cushions if you're working indoors, or anything else you're going to use as an obstacle. So if you want to pause the video there and grab what equipment you need, and we'll get ready for our warm-up. Okay, welcome back. So Xanthi's going to have a go at holding her frying pan or racket out in front of her and balancing the socks on the base of the frying pan to make it a little bit trickier. If the children find that too hard, they can turn it the other way up so you've got the lip of the frying pan. And Xanthi's going to have a go at moving in and out of our obstacles, keeping control and balance of her racket at all times, trying not to touch any of those obstacles. Now, if she finds that pretty easy, she can be challenged to try and speed it up a little bit. So Xanthi, do you want to try and do it at jogging speed? And if you lose control, it doesn't matter. Just pick that up and have another go. So it's really important that they take their time and control their equipment. Good stuff. Okay, we're going to do a bit of a challenge now. So Xanthi's going to start here, and she's going to see if she can go up and down, in and out, as many times as she can in 1 minute, and I'm going to time her. Every time she comes back to here counts as 1. So we're going to keep a score, okay, of how many you achieve. Are we ready, Xanthi? On your marks, set, go. So obviously when the children start to speed up and be a bit more competitive, that's when they can make mistakes and not quite be as controlled and balanced. So it's important that they still think about controlling. Good try. How many are you on, Xanthi?
6 now.
6. You're going in and out. Make sure you're always going in and out, and always come to the racket each time. Are you counting up there as 1 and back as 2?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's up to you how you do it. It might be there and back as 1, or up the garden as 1 and down as a second one. Okay, you've got 20 seconds left, Xanthi. Can you get a few more relays or a few more shuttles in there in that time? Good job. I can see you're persevering there and really determined. We've got 10 seconds left. Good stuff. Oh, she's sped up. Oh, don't lose control though. And stop. And how many did you achieve?
15.
15. Awesome. So you could have a go at seeing how many you can do. And if you've got a bit of time, you could then have another go and see if you can beat your personal best. Okay, for the next activity, we're going to have a go at volleying. So I'm going to use the socks, and I'm going to throw the socks gently, acting as the ball. And Xanthi's going to have a go at striking the socks using her racket. And obviously, the socks won't bounce and they won't go too far. So they're a really good piece of equipment to use. So Xanthi, do you want to move up that way a little bit so we can see you? And remember that ready position that we did in our lessons before? So feet shoulder width apart, knees bent, bottom sticking out as if you're sitting on a chair, holding your racket or whatever it is you're using as your racket with your 2 hands. And if you're using a frying pan like Xanthi, I suggest use the base of the frying pan to strike as your strings. Okay, so it's really important that Xanthi watches and has a go at hitting through from low to high. Are you ready? Good stuff. And it feels nice, I'm sure, to have a go at striking. Ooh, that's because you swung a little bit too early. Try and time it just right. Obviously, the furthest away you are, it's trickier for the children. So if they're finding it hard to time it, go a little bit closer. Obviously, if the socks come at you, it's not going to hurt anyway. Okay, start with your racket back a little bit further behind you so that you're ready to swing it forward. Good girl. Let's have one more go. Excellent. Okay, if you want to pause the video there and have a go at doing some volley shots. Hi, welcome back. Hopefully you've been pretty successful at having a go at volleying and being able to make contact with your socks and with your racket. Our final activity is having a go, continuing to work on that volley, but to see if we can hit some targets. I've used the backs of some garden chairs as we're working outside as targets. If you're working inside, you might put some cuddly toys on top of your sofa or furniture as something to aim at. We're going to carry on using the socks, especially if you're working inside, because you don't want to be hitting any furniture. Now, Xanthi's going to have a go at really concentrating on looking at the ball, watching the ball, and then timing it and attempting to aim at any of the chairs that she wants to. So this encourages the children to follow through in the direction that they want the ball to go, rather than always following through over their shoulder and the ball ending up in the same direction. Now, it might not be that easy, so it might take a few goes and lots of concentration to try and hit it towards the target that you want to. So I've grabbed myself lots of rolled up socks and some bean bags so we can have lots of attempts and lots of goes. So I'm going to start here somewhere in the middle, and Xanthi, you're going to think about kind of opening your body and aiming your hand, so following through towards the target chair that you want to aim at. Turn your racket round, Pickle, so that's it. Right, you ready? Really watch it. Oh, great hit! Kind of went through the two. Stay there because I've got lots more. It went through the two targets. That was an awesome hit. Struck it perfectly. Did you aim for this one? Yeah. Okay, you ready? Whoa! That was nearly at me. That's why it's important to use socks. Right, let's have a go. Turn your racket round again. You got the base of it. That's it. Right, maybe have a go at aiming for a different one this time. Good try. Good try. Remember, follow through from low to high. Ooh, good try. Oh, watch the ball. Watch the socks. Oh, awesome! And you hit the target. And you can always put cuddly toys on there or something on the front for them to aim at. Right, last go. Should we aim for this chair this time? Good, I like the way you've moved your body. Oh, good try. Okay, so hopefully you can have a go at volleying at those targets using your racket and socks as well. And hopefully you'll have a lot of fun doing that, and you can make it a bit competitive by working out scores or seeing how many targets you can hit in a certain amount of time. So hopefully you've enjoyed today's lesson on volleying, and remember, stay safe, stay active, stay healthy.